Hello everybody, it's me Adam again. I just got back a few minutes ago from a 12-mile run. I had mentioned earlier on my Instagram that I was looking to do between 5 and 13 miles this morning. Why the big disparity in potential mileage was because my legs were feeling kind of sluggish this morning, but my mind wanted to go far. And so that's why I thought, well, I'll go between 5 and 13. So I got out there and a little later than I wanted to, and about 3 or 4 miles in, I still felt kind of sluggish, my legs. My body's feeling pretty good, just my legs, and I thought, well, maybe we'll go 7 miles and we'll call it a day. But got to about 6 miles and I started feeling better. You gotta excuse me, I just got done, so excuse me, I'm still kind of sweating here, but anyways, about 6 miles in, I thought, well, let me see if I can just keep on doing this. I think I might get 10 out of this. And right around 8 miles, I think, okay, well, I think I can get 12 out of it. Ended up doing 12, and a little faster than I wanted, that I had planned to do, because I felt pretty good, a little better than I thought it would, because it started to get a little warmer this morning, again, because I got out later. But sometimes when you're not feeling it, it's some of the best times to get out there and do it. And so I'm happy I got out there, just like kind of Desiree Davila Linden in the Boston Marathon. At mile 6, she actually wanted to drop out. And she had told her partner, Shalane Flanagan, that she was going to go ahead and drop out. But she didn't drop out. She continued to fight. And she ended up winning the darn thing. She won the Boston Marathon, the first female, I think, in like 35 years. But she wanted to drop out. So sometimes when you're not feeling it, is the time to get out there and do it. Like, but get out and do it. You feel better, accomplished, and even when you kind of like, but then you know what your mind can do. If your mind's very powerful, it will push the body. So I'm thankful, got out there and did pretty well this morning as far as the long run. So I kind of called it my therapy. And it really is. It's kind of like hashtag road therapy. It really is. So I kind of kid around a little bit by saying that I've been in therapy. You know, people go therapy, mental health therapy, emotional health therapy, or whatever, even physical therapy. And they continue going, right? I kind of feel that way with my running, my road therapy. I call it. I've been in therapy now for 28 years. Not necessarily in the old proverbial black couch therapist, traditional therapy, but it's on the road. My running is my therapy. So I had a great time out there, and now I'm telling you, emotionally, mentally, and physically, I feel over the top. Feel a little tired, but I feel over the top this morning. I feel like, man, what next can I do? I'm ready to accomplish. I'm ready to crush some more goals this morning. So I'm really, really happy I got out there, and I get going. Believe me, I'm trying to kind of calm down, because there's some people like back there, and there's a lady over here. I'm like, I think, who is this crazy guy? But so again. So, you know, I mean, really, the studies are in already. Paper after paper after paper in the medical journals have said that running in cardio and exercise, there's no downside to exercise. None. Zero. Then it's only upside, guys. That's what I'm talking about. It's a win, 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 win-win all day long. It's that W, baby, W, win. And it's an emotional win. It's a mental win. It's a physical win. I'm talking about the dopamine, the serotonin. I'm talking about the endorphins that just, you feel like over the top. It lowers your blood pressure. It boosts your immune system. It increases your metabolism, which helps with weight control. It gets your mood up. It wards off pesky viruses by strengthening that immune system. The pesky viruses of life. Okay, let's just go by, like, let's just say a physical virus, right? You get viruses traditionally around September, October, November, December, towards a lot of viruses and colds and flus and everything. Let's just look at it from a different standpoint, a psychological virus, right? An emotional virus, things that are coming at you, some event, some unfortunate, negative, challenging event comes at you, right? When those times come, and they're gonna come to you and me and to everybody that's alive, but when they come, it's better to be emotionally and mentally and physically prepared for those events, right? The rain is gonna come, the physical rain, it's gonna come. So you might as well buy an umbrella. Be as prepared as you can, right? The cold, if you're in a cold area, is gonna come, like the cold weather. So you might as well buy a jacket. Be prepared. Why get caught unprepared, right? Such as the colds and viruses of life. The cold winters and the unbearable times, right? The seemingly unbearable times. Well, let's go into those times because they're going to come with or without our permission. Change is going to happen. It's inevitable. But when they come, it's better to be mentally and emotionally and physically prepared for that. And that's the whole thing about why I do these videos, this attitude of gratitude, not to negate all the challenging things that come at us in life and with people and friends and jobs and just life in general. But you might as, because they're coming, whether we like it or not, they're coming. That's not a negative statement, that's just reality. So when they come, let's be prepared mentally, emotionally, and physically the best that we know how. So when they come, that we're better prepared, such as, again, equating it with the physical virus, right? So when the physical viruses, like colds and flus and all that kind of sort of thing comes, when they come and you're unhealthy, they're probably going to hit you harder, right? Because if you're unhealthy, if you're really, they say the older people and the people that are not very healthy, you can't take, your immune system's low or not as strong as it should be, right? So it tends to hit you harder, right? I mean, so you get what I'm saying. So when those physical viruses, like really physical colds and flus and that sort of thing, let's just get as strong as we can. So when they do come, it either will help us ward it off completely or it won't impact us so deeply, right? The same thing, guys, with this physical and this cardio and the physical fitness. When those colds and viruses, those proverbial things emotionally and mentally and physically and all the things that come around us and our family and friends and neighbors and jobs and stuff like that come, those challenging times come, let's be as emotionally and mentally and physically prepared to, when they come, that we can just ward it off completely and it'll just be like a speed bump, or it'll help us overcome that, right? That's the whole thing. Not that Adam, me, is all like, I tend to be kind of like my energy or whatever, but not that everything is so great all the time. But when they do come, I just reverse engineer it constantly getting my mind around it, not allowing it to overcome me, only thinking about positive things, looking at the positive and the beauty of life, that the negative and the ugly won't affect me so deeply, right? So I try to be around positive people. I try to stay away from negative people, negative news and stuff like that. I'm basically living in the dream world. I'm not kidding you. I know things are happening, right? And I deal with those. I'm not the guy who runs away. Probably I should run away some, but I don't. But when they do come, I don't like stay in it. If you don't need to stay in it, don't stay in it. If you don't need to be around that negative person, then don't be around that negative person. Or put barriers around that. Say, hey, I know we need to work together, but here it is here. I need to have some boundaries because it's bringing me down. So you got to put some boundaries. Set some boundaries. If you have to be around some people, my point being, it's not the lack of resources, it's the lack of resourcefulness to keep our mind at a peak state. All that said, have a great day. Just want to do a quick, supposed to be quick, but I keep on talking, right? Quick video, and I hope everybody's having a great day, having a great week so far. We're Tuesday here. Let's make it as best as we can and take it over the top, guys. And it's a beautiful day. I'm not kidding you. It is really nice out. There's hardly a cloud in the sky. So I'm just like, I feel like I'm at a park right now. I feel like just staying here all day. I'm not kidding you. Yeah, and then I feel kind of weird if I do. Now I got to get home. So anyways, have a great day. A little TMI, too much information. And we'll see you soon.